phenomenal. The crowd is clearly, a factor you bring into that. But what else? It can't just be 33,000 baying you on to run when you're dying and to get the ball in the back of the net. There's got to be something else. What is it? Is it the scenario, everything you've got around here at the training bases? Is it the stadium itself? What is it that makes that home record so intimidating?
I think we pride ourselves on making it a tough place to come as a team, but it's playing at home. It is home for us. Like, it's home play. Staying here every time, we get to see family, and we know when we go out in front of those fans, that's our brothers, our sisters, our friends, our family. They're the people in the crowd, and if we weren't playing, we'd be in there as well. So it feels like there's more than just 11 of us on that field.
Just a last one from me, a question I asked Rob, a bit more light-hearted. It came out when we were sitting here on Saturday afternoon, and I think there were more questions about Conor Roberts' moustache than anything else. He came up with this thing, he's never lost a game in it since he's had the tash. Will you ever let him go near a razor blade again? What do you think of it?
I think it looks good. It takes confidence, and he's dealing with it. So, no, I'm a big fan of the moustache.
Not superstitious then?
No, but if it's a good omen, then we'll stick with it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Any more questions?
Yeah, Ben, just wondering how much you enjoy these occasions, these big games. Do you love them?
Yeah, you love them when they go well. I think it's these games they're huge. You feel that nervous energy, that excitement that builds up to it. But look, when that whistle goes, it's 90 minutes of football. We've all played in lots of them, and then we have to turn it into that. And you can't let your emotions run away with you in them.
And I remember the last time they came here, they were quite a streetwise side, if you want to put it like that. What will you have to do to combat that tomorrow?
I think I've said it before. It's about us. It's a team game. We have to be unselfish. We have to work for each other. We have to run for each other. And luckily, that tends to be what we're good at. So we have to make sure we do that again.
And the last game, I remember, it must have been the first time in a decade that it happened, but the away fans booed the National Anthem as it was being sung. I mean, what did you make of that? Do you remember the sort of incident? And
what happened? Sorry.
The Polish fans booed during the anthem.
I was injured that game, so I didn't play. So sorry, I didn't know. But it's football. Us Welsh fans can make a lot of noise as well. So hopefully we can drown it out.
Good stuff. And just finally for me, was there a moment in the autumn where you felt it turn after the summer? A moment where you thought, yeah, okay, we're back on track and we've got ourselves back here?
Yeah, I think after the summer, look, there was a big reaction about, where we were going as a squad. We'd lost a couple of games, but sometimes these blips happen, and we never felt any doubt within the squad that we weren't able to get back to our best. And I think we showed that in a couple of the final games of qualifying. And look, it all comes down to this, and we're feeling good.
Ben, just one from me. We all know the success this squad has had since Euro 2016. You were one of only a handful of players who were there at the time. Do you remember ever thinking that you were potentially at the start of what is relatively a golden generation of success for Welsh football, getting to these major tournaments? Do you ever remember perhaps feeling that way at the time?
Yeah, we were. Look, Welsh football was in a pretty sticky place before Euro 2016, and I remember before that campaign, we felt that would be our best opportunity to qualify. And I think breaking down that barrier, showing that it is possible if you put just a run of a couple of games together, then qualification is there in your hands. And we've shown that we've had players stepping up in big moments over and over, and the chance to do it 4 times is something I probably never imagined happening.
Hey Ben, just one from me. I asked Rob the same question. From a mentality point of view, how different is this playoff final compared to the one you played against Ukraine, or are they quite similar?
Oh, for me, they're very similar. Major tournaments are exactly where you want to be. They're the pinnacle of international football, and we go into it with exactly the same desire. It doesn't matter that it's potentially our third one. it means so much to this squad, and I think that we go into it knowing the rewards are at the end of it, but we don't get too distracted by it as well.
Diolch.
Thanks.
Fine, Neil.
Cheers. Ben, sorry to labour the Lewandowski point, but it seems to me to be something rather unusual that Rob's just said that you've done some analysis on him. Analysis rather have done some work on him, and he showed you clips. That is that a reflection of his importance to Poland, his possible influence on the game, his stature in the game, or or is it all of those things? Is that the reason why he's seen fit to do it? Because it's fairly unusual.
It may seem unusual, but to be honest, we do it for every single national team that we play against, and especially as defenders, we go through every single striker we play against. So we played Finland the other day. We went through Pojampalo and Pukki in detail. We looked at everything that they've done in the qualification, some of the games for their club, the boys here, the analysts and our coaches. They do all the due diligence. They go through all the hard work, and they will present it to us in 3-4 minute video of what we can expect to come up against. So, I know it's been brought up, but it's something we do against all the attacking players that we come up against.
Well done, diolch yn fawr. See you at the match tomorrow.
Thank you. No problem. Thank you.